is, I'm sorry, on
The
the
left?
left, the other right,
Okay.
was the carriage house. And when we got it, it had already been made into a workshop.
Oh, okay.
And so I just found out yesterday that this piece of machinery went on, it was hooked to a tractor, and it was to cut hay. So those big forks would just keep going around and come down in that position and then push forward. And when they came down, they'd grab the hay, they'd push it on those sharp, those cutters that would go back and forth, and it would push it into that trough, and it would just slide down and make, when it went down the row, down the path, it would make a row of hay right there.
Oh,
And then the
wow.
baler would come around and just scoop it up and bale it.
Wow.
Just like gas powered?
This actually went on, I don't know, that's all mechanical there. But it would go on a regular tractor, cause I don't think it could go on a horse hitch the way it is. Yeah, and then these things were, either yokes or axles, and these were leaf springs. So, the tractors were not comfortable by any stretch of the imagination. And then this is the family outhouse.
Oh my God.
Oh.
The kids, we get thousands of school kids every year, and everybody just freaks out that more than one person will be in the bathroom at the same time. But they have one little low hole for the kid and two pilot ones. But I'm going to make a big poster with pictures of all the animals they might encounter in the night when they come out here, so they would know they would want to be here with somebody else.
Oh yes. that's
Right.
true.
Yeah, because we have
Scary.
wild burros that are through here every night. We have javelinas here. We have coyotes, scorpions, rattlesnakes.
Ooh.
There's probably at least 2 or 3 other things. But you really wouldn't want to come out here by yourself.
No. I say, come on, kids, time to go to the bathroom.
No,
Let's
I
go.
remember out when I was little.
Yeah, we grew up with them. My grandparents raised me. We had the coal stove in the basement and the outhouse, and we grew our own food, or my animals hunted and fished. And
Yeah, my mom had a garden in the back, and yeah, she got the meat and stuff from my uncle that had a farm, but she raised chickens and got eggs and stuff from the chickens.
Right.
When I was little, that was in Mississippi.
that was actually part of the pump that took the water out of the well all the way up into the tank that would have been on top. And somebody told me that a lot of times they put a shower inside because the tank had lots of pressure. And then you could go in there and just take a shower, and you actually have more privacy than in the outhouse.
Wow, yeah.
And then the building there was just for whatever they needed to store.
Oh, okay.
But it,
And were all these buildings brought with the house,
Yes.
right?
She
Okay.
donated all of them. They were on a separate truck. All
Oh,
the main house came on one, and all the other buildings came on the second one, including the out kitchen.
wow. And the chicken coop.
We had to
Wow.
provide our own chickens, though.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
She
Eventually, they would.
She may very well have kept chickens too, because a lot of the older people did that. So
Yeah.
they would have to get up and feed the chickens, or get up and feed the geese, or whatever, and that it kept
Keep
them
active.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. A lady that used to live next to my dad's house after we all grew up and got married, it was had been a farm, and they divided it all up, and then they built some double houses. And she was in her 80s. She had chickens all the way at the end of the yard. She would wade through the snow. She didn't even have somebody shovel for her. She
Oh
would
my
go through all that
gosh.
every day, and people kept saying, "Get rid of those chickens." She goes, "No, it gives me something to live for.
Right.
They depend on me. I have to go there anymore." She lived well into her 90s.
Wow.
I'm sure some of the chickens passed before she did.
I'm sure. Yeah.